Right now, what are you doing? Yeah.
I have completed my graduation. My major is accounts and finance, and right now, and currently I'm working as a teacher.
So now you are teaching any private school or government school?
In a private school.
Okay, great. So do you want to know something about me? And otherwise, we will start something about best topic, which may be something about any of this you was interested that we will start.
Yeah, you can bring a topic.
Yeah, you can tell me something about any of the topic. Otherwise, I will tell you some. You
No, you can bring. I will be okay.
okay? So, do you interested any politics, economic, and history? Like which type of the topic do you interested? So, I will tell you something about any of this topic. If you interested of politics,
Politics is uncomfortable for me because I don't interest in politics or even in social science. I it is very boring for me. So I never, you know, take interest in this topic. Or but you can, if you want to talk, I can, talk because we need to talk in uncomfortable topics. Sometimes it is necessary for because we don't, you know, we can't ignore when we have to talk on that topic even we are not having interesting, but we have to talk, so it doesn't matter, you can bring a topic.
don't worry about that. Is politics. We will talk about something. It's you are teacher, so I want to know something about the kind of field of teaching that are what type of the challenges that come your life when you teaching in private schools and like this kind of thing. I want to know something about your because you have better experience about it. Yeah.
Challenges, when you go to any like a sectors, so you face a lot of challenges even a teaching job, kind of the job. If you have interest to be a teacher, then you have to be a teacher. Otherwise it is a very, like awkward work where you have to, when you join any private school, you are a teacher, 50% teacher, 50% is a worker. Like you have to work a lot of the things even to being a teacher you don't have to do, but still you have to do. So in private school, I think so. If you have interest to be a teacher, you can be. It is totally depend up to you.
Are you satisfied for in a private school for the for paying their salary and sometimes
Mhm.
that's a lot of time for or you have to manage and if you do not go on the time to time in school so they maybe criticize you so why are you not coming on the time so like this kind of challenge have you faced or not.
It's happened in every sector, not in educational or school only. So punctuality is important. Even you work in any corporate sector, maybe anywhere, doesn't matter. Time is necessary. Time management or punctuality is important. Even we punished our students if they don't come on time. So the same thing applied for the teachers. If you are like a late for some reason, then it's okay. But if you like a habitual, you are coming on daily basis late, so it is a bad thing. Or you will there is a that means if you come with if you are late, your salary will be deducted because there is like a biometric system. Your attendance will be, there is a time bonding, the attendance timing. If you are late, automatically there is a display you are late. So yeah, there nobody will tell you anything, but your salary will be deducted if you will come late even for 1 minute. 1 minute is late is late.
You are not satisfied in the private job so what are you doing for long term your goal.
Why did you say like I'm not satisfying?
Because you say that when I ask about the salary pay, are you satisfied? So you say I'm not satisfied for that. So I want to know something about your long-term goals that you are not
But when
satisfied
you,
for.
but I didn't say like that. I'm not satisfied with my salary.
Okay, so no issue. Okay, so you have you
I didn't say it like that. I say about you are a late, then your salary will be deducted because there is biometric system. I said like that.
okay, so I maybe misunderstand. Okay, don't worry
Yeah.
about that. So right now you are expanding your knowledge in the communications skills. So have you your long-term goals for maybe to your grow for this expand your knowledge and you maybe opens your own academy. So like this kind of you're thinking or not?
Right now, I'm I have no such type of idea.
Okay, so now you also uh, only focus on teachings and improving your communication skills.
You can say like that.
Tell me something about the best topic which you are suitable for discussing so that I will also ready. Okay, any of the topic that you have more interested about that.
You know, for me, any topic is suitable. I said, there is no any kind of the things. I'm not ready. I'm ready to talk in any topic.
Okay, so first of all, I want to know something. There are lots of those people who have completed their graduation. After completed their graduation, they are not get the better of job opportunity in any of this field. We are also right now struggling to learn English. So what kind of the situations right now going in India, especially in education field, that government of India that should we do so that better peoples can be do and after complete their graduation. So what is your opinion that should be better in future for all of the people? Yeah, I want to know something about it.
Means you are telling about education system that after completing graduation, they are not getting better salary, better job, like that. The thing. Yeah, so it's happened because India is a top most populated country, a country all over the world. Almost
Mhm.
population is 1.5 billions, I think. So it's happened due to the population. The first reason is the population, there, and the second reason that education system also you can say graduation. In graduation what we study as a normal thing. Even there is not any important things. After completing
Mhm.
graduation, you will find that there is not anything you have learned that is really important for your life or your work. Without studying, even you can do the things whatever you are doing right now. So our education system or graduation, the things we study is not like a valuable thing or like a skill base. It is a normal thing. So really, if you want to get job, then you have to work. You have to learn a skill based thing. A skill based means depend your knowledge or profession. For example, if you have to choose programming, you have to choose some like a interesting things like a programming, and also if you are artist, you if you enjoy doing artistic works, you can choose and you can start doing the things. And it is a skill based things. Nobody can replace. You are very expert on that topics, that field. So, and when we talk about it, graduation or like that, the things, so it is a normal things. Everybody do this. That's now the same thing you will study. There is not anything interesting or lot things. So that why after getting graduation, people are employment because they never studied anything important. Even if after graduation they want to join in any company, they want to work as a accountant or anything. So even they didn't study how to work practically, how to do accounting, how to manage the account, finance things. How they will do? They will get, they maybe company will offer you, company will accept your request. They can, but they will provide you less salary because they know very well employment. There is a lot of employment. They can, there is a lot of like option. If you don't if you're not interested, they can select it to another one. They will work even less than you. Salary will be less than they can available for work. So it is the reason behind, because there is an employment rate or population is high, and our education, sorry, graduation degree is not a valuable degree, it is just a normal degree. But if you have a skill, that means you have a master in any field, then you can like demand for high salary, high package, because you know that your value, you are very orderly person. Even they, if they don't offer you high salary, you can replace your job, you can start your career. So it's the reason. And yeah, I think.
Yes, sir. Actually, you are mentioned more focus on populations. I have a question for you. That's there are a lot of this population in China, but still China are developed nations right now. So what we should be that India also be do that better opportunity for huge populations. There is no excuse for any of this population that everyone have the right to freedom to speech and take to a better education. Also, in the fundamental rights also has been mentioned to everyone's citizens of India to get a better education and better infrastructure. But in if I talk about Indian education system, that is not better quality of this education, especially if I talk about skill based. If you complete your 12th standard, that must be better quality of the skills that you can be complete. If you stop your education, then you can be start your occupation. Which field do you want to make your career? So like this kind of the should be this kind of the education that must be implemented in India. But if I comparison with other country, that Chinese, that also there are a lot of these people are get of this better job opportunity any of this, and they have best skill based. So like I mentioned, and you are always say something about population is responsive. So what is the what do you want to say relation with education with population? That's my question for you.
Population, for example, if there is a huge population, so in
Mhm.
India is, like a like a country, even a lot of people are farmer, we know that very well. So there is no infrastructures business nowadays. Business is growing nowadays because all due to the population, the reason behind, because even a multinational company, foreign company, they are taking interest to establish business in India because due to the population. So India is still below the like the poverty. People are poor, very poor already, we know very well. So so uh, when we talk about like the region of unemployment, so they don't want to work in after getting good education, after getting like a valuable education, completing graduation, post graduation, even a PhD, they don't want to work for a less salary, and they only focus on getting knowledge, not acting. When we compare to China, so Chinese person, you can say, even they study and simultaneously they work in any company. If you heard about that, even every up uh, major means after passing 18 years, they start to working simultaneously, they study, they do both work together. So that's why they are already master in their work, excellent also, their education is going on. But in Indian people, they mostly focus on a study. After completing a study, they will get job and they have to start working. So it's the reason. So they don't have any talented, and they have a lot of degree education, and they don't want to work for less salary. So it depend on mindset. Yeah, population, it also a major issue, you can't deny this. Because when we compare to China, because they are ready to work like that. When we compare to any other country like Russia and any other company, so they they offer a good salary always in any field, because there is there is a lot of industry, lot of corporate sectors, and maybe lot of the like field they could work, they can get good salary. But in India, we know very well, if any company they offer, they that they require recruitment, they can receive a lot of like this invitation, and they can they have a lot of opportunities. They can offer less salary, and even people will work for a less salary. They know very well about the situation environment. That's the reason. So it is the due to the population.
Okay, great. Modi always say something about we have the 1.140 million population in India, that we have the huge capability and young people that is capability to growth our GDP, and we make something a better growthness for our nation. So like this kind of this thinking in our India, so there may be something population also more important role for this quality of the education, because a lot of these peoples are any of this particular school, but teachers are not available, and populations also demand to lots of the job opportunity, but government cannot everyone to give the job opportunity. So I think maybe it's also responsible. Great.
Yeah.
So do you want to more added something point that it will more better something of growth?
You are not visible.
But I think it-
Yeah, you are visible. Yeah. So what did you say? To add more.
yeah, something
The same.
about in edu what we should be do, and others especially we should focus on prime which is student, which type of the I means which class student do you teach in school, which class, plus
Up to
10?
10.
Okay, so up to 10th class student you are teaching, so you maybe realize that we should be do better skills so that people can be complete after 12th standard, that get to better job opportunity. There is no invest their time on government examination. Such people invest more than 5 year, more than 2 year, but still they are suffering something for job opportunity. So what you will be suggested being a teacher, that people more awareness about that their career.
Career, that means even in India there is a rule. Even if you even teachers, students, parents, society, everybody focus to get a government job. Only the career. If you get government job, you are a good person. You are a valuable person, respectful person in society. If you don't have, you are like just you are struggling your life. Nothing. Nobody will give you respect in society. Just you are a normal person, general person. So our society, our like there is a trend, and you can't deny, because nowadays you can see like in India people are crazed to learn English, because there is such type of environment. If you don't know English, you will suffer in every sectors. But when I talk to the people from other country, they don't give respect to English language. Even you want to go to their country, if you want to get good better job, you have to learn their language. They give respect to their own language. But in India, we can't deny. So the reason behind, but if you talk about education field, if they want to improve, they want to get job. So yeah, we have to apply the teaching techniques in a practical way. Practical way means what we teach, try to teach in a storytelling way, practical way, try to give some critical situation, put students in a critical situation, and they will do practical things, how to overcome, and try to teach in a practical way. That means using the things scenario, case base. So it is the best way. A student will realize, they will understand the situation, they will realize the things what they have to do in life, and how they can use the knowledge what they are studying, what they are learning in real life situation scenarios. So it is the best way to teach a student. But we can't deny, in every school they focus to reading and writing and reading. That means how to get 99% marks, 100% marks. We can't deny, even in our school Even we talk about that we have to teach in a practical way, but we don't teach practical way because we don't have time. Just we have to focus how to get 99%, how to get 100%. Even a student also, if you are trying to teach in a different way, a student are not getting not ready to accept because they want to get how to get 100%. They don't want to you know they don't want to waste their time in different way. They always focus on goal oriented on how to get 100% marks. So it's the reason. In our society also want the same thing. If you don't have knowledge, it's okay, but you have to get good marks. 100% marks, it is a thing. So even it is happen due to like lack of time. Even we don't have time, just we have to complete the syllabus and revisions, and just we have to focus on the like provide better result in our cities, not a city, even all our state, district. So in every school they are in a like a race.
So I mean, you means that any of these courses that are right now going that theoreticals, not practically. Am I right?
Yeah. Theoretical, mostly theoretical, because ultimately we have to put the answer, we have to write answer on answer sheet. If you have a practical knowledge, there is no value of practical knowledge because nobody will going to judge you. That means you will take interview like that, you will provide you marks. No, whatever you put in paper, they will you will get the like a result or marks. So the reason we know very well. We know a student that more. For example, I know some students are very good at practical. They know everything, they are very knowledgeable, but if they don't represent their things on piece of paper, on answer sheet, maybe I will provide you like marks because I know personally. But in board exam or like that exam, teachers don't know about that student, that ability. They only know what they have written on piece of paper. It's happened. So mostly we focus on how to write in a proper way presentation, how to represent answer. Mostly we focus on reading and writing, how to write in a proper way, how to format your answer sheet like the things.
So it fault of our education. I think it's most of this you are getting knowledge and 10th class, 11th class, and this all of knowledge. When you will be get job, there is not I means the this knowledge is not practically in your job. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
people are not get up to the better job opportunity and lots of unemployment in India. That's the reason. That main reason I think. You already said something about like all of this teachers are focusing on the practical, theoretical knowledge, not practical. What are you doing? And this knowledge is useless, unuseless. I means the people they are complete, but still they apply in the practically they are not possible. So this is the main reason I think you are right saying.
Yeah, actually, already everybody know that we have to teach in a practical way. Even we attend a lot of like session, teacher training session, everything we attend where we have learned a lot of the things, how to teach, how to class, happy classroom management, everything. But we know very well we can't use because we don't have time. Mostly teachers they focus on syllabus and that marks. Only the reason is how to get good full marks or good marks. If they start to applying all the things in a school, they consume a lot of time, or it will be like boring sometimes because we will be diversify the main goal. We start to doing the things which is really effective in long term, but in short term maybe it will be work like a distraction. And mostly we
There,
focus on short time, like how to get good marks. Later on they will realize, and after, yeah, some students they are getting good marks, really they are talented because they could apply practical thing. If you know theoretical, definitely they could apply practical. The practical means the things they have to apply, whatever year they have studied, they have learned, just they have to apply. For example, when we talk about to speak English, so everybody could speak English. They all know very well how to write, how they know very well a lot of vocabs. Already they have learned English since childhood. So already they have a lot of vocabs, grammars, everything, but they can't speak without the reason behind, because they never practice, they never applied in a practical way. Once they apply in a practical way, they will realize that, oh, already I know everything, just I didn't try it. So now I tried, I could speak very fluently. The same reason. So they have studied in practical, theoretical, they could switch in practical if they want. And once they switch in practical, they could realize that, really I have a talent to do whatever I want. So it's happened.
Yes, 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 yes. So, sir, did you consult with any of the teacher that we should be focused on the practical best knowledge that should be provided for every student, that after complete 10th standard they will be get up the better job? Any kind of this suggestion do you give or not? Did you give or not?
One,
Because being
one,
a
one thing I want to tell you, after getting 10 or 12, there is no kind of the job they can do. If they want to do what they can do, they can be only a teacher. They could teach, because just you have, even you have, you already have a study, so you know very well. In 10th, 12th, after completing, you can be one person that is a teacher. You could teach to students. Rather than, what will you do? There is no any practical thing, because in real life, when we join in any company or anywhere, we have to do practical things. Practical things means, when you join in any company, you have to do accounting or maybe related to the works. So there is no any, like a theoretical thing. All the things is a practical. So for practical thing, you have to join, like a intensive. Also some
yes, sir.
companies, they provide like intensive, you have to work for 1 month, 2 month, to understand the works, how to, work all the things. So even
Yes.
it is good for newcomer, or like a new interns, maybe new employment, they could understand and already they know the theoretical thing, they could apply in a practical way. But it is not like a practical things, they only study the theoretical, and we can be a only teacher, a good teacher only.
Okay, okay, great, sir. So now we will connect next time if you have time. That we are more than 30 minutes, I think. No.
Okay.
So next time, if you have time, that you can be consult with me, and I will definitely connect. And thank you for sir discussing with me.
Okay, bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.